Good morning and happy Friday. I love Fridays and it's casual Friday at work. So, and you always know the workplaces in the city where they allow casual Friday because all of a sudden, the lemmings who all wear suits and dresses and nice shoes, we're all there wearing jeans and t-shirts. So, yes, bring back the 90s. I have my cons today. It's like Con Friday, but anyway, today I decided to do our daily card using a Starman tarot. I've already opened the box, but this is the one that was done by the artist who worked with David Bowie. So that's what the box looks like. I'm not sure which edition this is. It cost me enough. It's really cool, and you're like, ooh, and then there's like a whole tarot deck in there. The little white book, or otherwise known as the little white book. This is what it looks like. So it's really cool. And then we have the cards. The cardstock is actually really cool. Like it's not matte, it's all shiny and glossy. They're a little bit big, so you're like a little bit awkward when it comes to shuffling. So I end up like doing it this way just because it's easier and like it's more of a flow sort of thing. So happy Friday. I've told you what I'm wearing. What are you wearing today? Is it a casual Friday where you work, or is it just casual every day like when you work from home? So I'm going to just shuffle and draw a card. It's great. I love Fridays. So yeah, tell me where you are, and if you want to share what you do. I work in a head office for a childcare company. I really like it. So if any of my colleagues see this, I work very hard and I'm very normal. You're welcome. See, I told you it's tricky to shuffle, but I'm not actually concentrating on shuffling. So let me just... Alright. I'm in my dressing gown. Hi Janelle, I hope you have a lovely dressing gown. I've got two, and then like a poncho type blanket that I wear. My kids wear my dressing gowns. Okay, so card for the day. La, la, la. So yeah, it's Starman Tarot. I love David Bowie. What would my favourite David Bowie song be? It would be... I love Man Who Sold the World, but I also love Ashes to Ashes because that came out when I was born-ish. I'm an 81 baby. Oh, Starman, classic. I love that one. There's a few different ones, Mum loved David Bowie, so, I'd listen to her records and get into them. Okay, so, just going to draw the card. La 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 la. The backs are pretty cool too. I'll just show you what the backs look like. See? Yeah, these are this is like a brownish colour, brown with pink. So I think there's another edition where they're like black and fancier. But I don't need fancy. They're images on cardboard. Okay, so my unco shuffling. Alright. Alright, so the card that I'm drawing today is, the Princess of Cups. It's funny because I mentioned the Page of Cups yesterday about mediumship, the whole other Page of Cups. So, Princess of Cups. Try and do it so that you can see it without the glare or reflection. Sorry about that. That's something I'm going to have to work on. Very, very, oh, there we go. There you've got a better look of it. So that's the Princess of Cups. Like the, in the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite style, or just generally, Princess would be the Page of Cups. Now, the thing about these cards, as much as I love David Bowie and as much as I love, the style, I find the cards really, really busy. And so, I myself, like I know other people wouldn't have the same issue, but I find it really busy because there's just so much going on. For a good tarot deck, you want your cards to be detailed enough so that you can pick up different messages, or see different things and focus on different things and, get your insight that way. but you don't want them to be too much where you're just swamped with like imagery and color. And but I mean, that's just me. There's probably people who work really well with these. So when you look at this and you're like, okay, Princess of Cups, this is a great message on how like to read, or how I read a card. So you first look at it and like you think what comes to mind by looking at the image. You'll look at the traditional meaning, and it's okay if you go to your little white book to figure it out. You know, we're not all heroes. There's no judgment. Like, we don't have to pretend we don't look at the little white book every once in a while. I don't, because I don't need to, but with this deck, like, I will go back and have a look at the book before I post it online, because each deck has their own sort of perspective. Like, the art changes the meaning, and each deck creator has their own understanding and perspective of the meanings. But anyway, so you look at the traditional stuff, and then you look at like what your impressions are. So, you know, this could be channeled information from your higher selves, fairies, you know, the universe, simple energy vibration, you know, and from a science point of view. And then you combine those with the answer to the question that the person asks, or the focus of the reading. It can happen, you know, step by step. If you're new or unsure about a card, like I would probably do it with this one because it's so busy, but I really wanted to use these and show you the cards. Or you could, or, you know, with some cards, you know, ones that you've worked with a lot, like, oh, it's not here. I've got my Deviant Moon here, upside down as per usual. And I've got my Light Seers here, because there's decks everywhere. With those two decks, I actually find it really easy. So that 3 sort of prong process just happens straight away, and then you just like blah 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 blah, and it all comes out. So anyway, so Princess of Cups, Page of Cups, that is about starting a new journey, a new creative journey, a new sort of, you know, because cups are intuitive, they're emotions, they're feelings, and the page or the princess is at that sort of beginning journey through the court cards. So it's like a real low-key sort of version of the aces for that suit. So this would be a low-key version of, you know, that beautiful blessing of the Ace of Cups that we all love, and, you know, oh, the angels. So the Page of Cups is starting on that journey, sorry, princess, where they're finding their voices, they're really trusting their intuition, they're getting into there, and they're sort of like ready to evolve and sort of move along that Cups insight, psychic, emotional, creative journey all the way through to the King. So it's the start of new things coming your way. Someone could be starting a course, an art course, a new job, reading a really good new book, you know, something that you're really getting involved in on a deeper emotional scale, which makes sense because we've just had that big watery full moon. So, you know, we may all be feeling a little bit more in tune with our emotions than usual. Yeah, so that's the feeling of new things. And I think this card embodies Friday for me, because it's like you know, it's the last day of the week, so we've got the weekend coming up, and it's all exciting. And even though, you know, there's plans and mum things to do, it's that sort of that possibility of, you know, being able to kind of do what you want. And I think the message today is, you know, we're all in a position where we can do what we want to an extent. I mean, there's still life and there's still, you know, kids and jobs and capitalism and, you know, and fighting the system and all that sort of thing, bringing it all down from the inside. That's what I was talking about. But anyway, the whole vibe of today is one of simple fun, simple pleasure. Enjoy it, get out, see the positive in things, go find something new. If you've been meaning to create in some way, if you've been feeling that urge to sort of express yourself and like artistically, you know, painting, drawing, writing, singing, playing music, creatively, but like it doesn't have to be that stereotypical arty creation. You know, you might be wanting to create a new budget, you might want to create a new meal plan, which some of us should really do. So yeah, so Princess of Cups, Page of Cups, I really like this art. I mean, it's beautiful. It is beautiful, like it really is. And I think, you know, I could probably get this deck more if I really put time into it. it was one of those pretty artsy decks that I bought hoping that I'd be able to read well with it, but it is very busy. I won't give up. I love it. I love the art and I love Bowie. So yeah, have a great day. That's all from me. Happy Friday. And I was thinking over the weekend, so probably tomorrow I'll spend some more time on here and I'll do some cards for whoever's watching. We'll see. We'll pick out some randoms because I'm a random and you're a random and let's all be random together. So enjoy your Friday. See you guys.